time to start. Oh. Hope you've got the vision to be on God's mission, to be a healthy disciple of Jesus Christ our Lord. We are the children of St. Paul's. We are the children of St. Paul's. St. Paul's kids. Having fun together, Bible singing, prayer, St. Paul's kids. Let's go! Watching up at church, watching back at home, St. Paul's kids. St. Paul's kids. St. Paul's kids.
Welcome to SPK! I'm Mike.
I'm Hamish.
And we're back from school holidays. How was your school holidays, Hamish?
Oh, they were good. I went on a bit of a vacation, as you can see.
Where'd you go?
I went to Egypt.
Wow!
Lots of sand in Egypt. Not the beach sand, but different kind of sand in Egypt, yeah.
And it looks like you've become like royalty or something.
Yeah, I've changed. As long as I'm not blending in too much, I've changed. I'm dressed like an Egyptian king, a pharaoh.
A pharaoh? Is that what they called an Egyptian king?
That's what they call them, ancient, thousands of years ago, yeah.
Do they call you a pharaoh because you give people a fair go?
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah, I like to think I give everyone a fair go.
Really?
Yeah.
Even God's people, the Israelites?
Ooh, not so much them. I seem to recall a story where I didn't give them a fair go.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? We did Genesis last term, and at the end of Genesis, you remember Joseph?
Yeah, he dressed like that.
He was going pretty good. He was like the second in command, and God's people, Israel, they were going really well. But you kind of start up the book of Exodus, and well, things start to go a bit wrong for God's people, don't they?
Ooh, do they? Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It doesn't go well at all for God's people. In fact, they end up looking pretty shabby.
Ooh, yeah, that's looking pretty rough there, Mike.
Yeah. In slavery.
Oh no, that's awful.
And all because of Pharaoh.
Ah.
You weren't giving us a fair go at all, Pharaoh.
Oh dear. I'm a bit of a villain in the story.
I wonder what's going to happen to God's people.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen to Pharaoh.
Yeah. I suppose we'll find out this term.
I guess we will as we look in the book of Exodus this term.
So good.
We're excited about that.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
So who's telling us the story this morning?
Yeah, Chinese church are kicking us off with Exodus chapter 1 this week, so I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, and we've got our memory verse video.
We've got a physical challenge that's going to put your sporting skills to the test, SPK, so I'm looking forward to that.
Ooh, and of course your videos that you've been sending in, even in the school holidays, which is a good effort, St. Paul's kids.
Yeah, you guys were crushing it over the holidays. Well done.
Thanks so much for doing that. And of course at the end of SPK, we'll update the scoreboard. Ooh.
Exciting, let's go.
A few changes in the holidays, Hamish.
Oh, really?
Ooh, get ready for that.
Ooh.
So, you ready? Should we dive in?
To
SPK!
I'm Mike, I'm Hamish, and welcome to SPK!
Today,
We're going to go back home with Theon and Tomo, and the physical challenge is how many push-ups you can do in 1 minute, and the race is some Hot Wheels cars full prize. Yeah. And we're going to do the memory verse. Yep. And yeah. So let's get straight into SPK. Woo.
hi, I'm Alex and I'm doing the physical challenge for this week. Yay!
Hi, I'm Annika and I'll be doing the physical challenge for the coins and the fork. Let's go. Gonna do it 5 times. 1.
Hello SPK, I'm doing the physical challenge this week. I've got my fork and I've got a 5-cent coin because I couldn't find a 10-cent one. Okay. 1, 2,
Ready?
Today's
Your turn next. Round 2. Go. Done in 4 tries.
Two, 3, 4, 5.
Round 3.
Okay, that was a fail. And second fail. Fell on the floor. Okay. Yep, I got it on the floor. Right.
Success.
Good. 14 attempts to finish that one.
Yes, got it. Stuck in there.
Round 4. Trying a different size coin now. Finished in 12 attempts.
I might go for the 20-cent coin. There it is. Yay! I'm doing how many star drops can you do in 1 minute? Four star jumps.
Hi, this is the physical challenge. I've got my timer here, so let's get going. So that was physical challenge and I did 72 star jumps. Bye SPK.
Hey Fireworks, my name's Caitlin if you haven't met me, and for today's physical challenge what you're going to need is a soccer ball. So what we're going to do is to try and juggle the ball as many times as we can without dropping it on the ground. If you don't have a soccer ball, any other round ball will do. So I'm going to give it a go now and let's see how I go. So I think I got 12 juggles in the end. So I want to see if you guys can beat my score of 12. So grab a soccer ball, film yourselves and upload it so we can see how well you do.
Hello everyone. We're from Chinese Church 1115.
not talking.
This is Wang's family. Let me introduce my family member. Daniel. This is Daniel. How old are you?
10 years old.
This is Caleb. How old are you?
8.
This is my wife, Judy.
Hello everyone.
This is Esther.
4 listeners.
She's 4 years old. Yes. We enjoy the SPK a lot. The Sunday school teachers. We thank you so much for doing that. And Daniel, can you please share with us what you like about Sunday school, the SPK?
I like the cahoots about it. My favorite part is probably the at-home ones because we see how other people read the Bible and their ways of living. And I also like the memory verses because I've got a big brain memory.
Thank you.
And yeah.
Caleb?
Hi. I like cahoots because it's fun. I don't really like the 8 questions because it's too short.
And so
I like at home with people because we get to see people's houses and their way of doing things. I like the physical and memory challenges, especially the physical because the physical are fun. The memory are a bit fun, but a bit boring for me because I have a very small brain.
Alright, thank you guys. Yeah, other than Sunday school, we try to read Bible with them every day. But during lockdown it's hard, so we're just following the Daniel's book. What is it?
Exploring the Bible, and I try to catch up every day, although I'm still like 1 day down.
Thank you. Yeah, other than that, we do pray during the meal, and we do pray before we go to sleep, and we go to sleep.
And me
we pray for the COVID situation, and also we pray for the people who are sick or in need. Thank you for watching. This is the Hi from the Wang's family. I say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Without me, no one can get to the Father. John 14:6.
Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Without me, no one can go to the Father. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Without me, no one can go to Father. I don't know.
Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John 14:6. Hi, here's the memory verse for Expedition 36. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Without me, no one can go to the Father. In John 14, verse 6. Bye.
In the same way I tell you, there is rejoicing in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who turns back to God. Luke chapter 15, verse 10.
In the same way I tell you, there is rejoicing in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who turns back to God. In Luke 15, verse 10. Bye.
G'day, St. Paul's kids. It's Mike the Bear here with our snapshot verse from Exploring the Bible, Expedition 39, The Darkest Death. And in this expedition, we are looking at what happened when Jesus died on the cross. It's a terribly sad chapter, and yet also a wonderful chapter. And we see that particularly in a conversation that took place between Jesus and a criminal who was also being crucified at the time. And this is our snapshot verse, and it says, Then he said, that's the criminal, Jesus, remember me when you begin ruling as king. That's Luke 23, verse 42. And wonderfully, Jesus responded to this criminal and said, Today you will be with me in paradise. What a wonderful promise to make to that criminal who was dying next to Jesus. And of course, this is a promise for us too, that when we ask Jesus to remember us, to be our King, we can and we will be with him in paradise forever, which is wonderful news. So we're going to put this snapshot verse to a song from a movie called The Jungle Book, and the song is called Bare Necessities. Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you begin ruling as king. Luke 23, verse 42. Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you begin ruling as king. Luke 23, verse 42. Ooh, that's a fun little tune. You like that one? Do you know that tune? Do you know that movie? Let's try it one more time so you can remember it and send it to me. Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you begin ruling as king. Luke 23, verse 42. Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you begin ruling as king. Luke 23, verse 42. Nice work, St. Paul's kids. Hope you can memorize that verse and send me a video and Mike can give you a prize and you can score points for your team on SPK when it comes back in term 4 after the holidays. But more importantly, I hope you're remembering to have Jesus as your king, and I hope that you are looking forward to being with Jesus in paradise forever. Have a great week. Have a great school holiday, St. Paul's kids. Talk to you soon.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sunday School. So, where did we leave off last term? Well, to recap, Joseph was sold by his brothers into slavery in Egypt. And eventually, despite much hardship and with God's protection, Joseph became second in charge in Egypt. And during the famine, Joseph's family moved down to Egypt and they were reunited together. But this story actually begins with God making promises to a man called Abraham, who was Joseph's great-grandfather. These promises, they were land, lots of family, and many blessings. And we know that God always keeps his promises even when it seems hard. Well, this week we are looking at Exodus chapter 1. It's been many, many years, and Joseph and all his brothers have passed away. However, Joseph's family, his descendants, they continued to grow and grow into many generations. In fact, there were so many of them, and they were so numerous, that the new Pharaoh, who didn't know Joseph, was worried that the Israelites were going to take over. He said, "Look, the Israelites have become far too numerous and they will join our enemies and fight against us." Pharaoh decided that he would make the Israelites his slaves and make them work by building and farming to make their lives miserable. However, despite the harsh treatment, they continued to grow in number. The Egyptians were terrified of the Israelites. So Pharaoh continued to make their lives bitter with harder work, and the Egyptians treated them horribly. But that wasn't all. Pharaoh had another plan in store against the Israelites. Pharaoh summoned the Israelite midwives Shiphrah and Puah, and he said to them, "When you help the Israelite women giving birth, if you see that the baby is a boy, kill him. But if it is a girl, let her live." But the midwives, they feared God and obeyed him and did not do what Pharaoh told them to do. But Pharaoh, he was angry and summoned them and asked them, "Why have you done this? Why have you let the boys live?" The midwives answered Pharaoh, "Well, the Israelite women aren't like the Egyptian women. They give birth quickly before we even have a chance to arrive and help them." And so God was kind to the midwives, and the people increased even more. And he even gave the midwives families of their own. But Pharaoh, he was not going to give up. He was still determined to reduce the number of Israelites. So he gave this order to all of his people: "Every Israelite boy that is born, you must throw into the Nile River.
and every girl you let live. It doesn't look too good for the Israelites at this point in time. But tune in next week to see how God responds. But what can we say about God so far? Even though the Israelites were experiencing the most horrible of situations, God was still keeping his promise to give Abraham a large family of many descendants. We can see that the midwives trusted in God and showed their faith by obeying God and not Pharaoh. Will you trust and obey God despite your hard times?
Well, that was SPK for this morning. I had a lot of fun.
Good to be back from holidays.
It is.
Awesome. So it's time to update the SPK scoreboard.
Woo, let's go.
Holiday edition. So
Yeah.
Chinese church, 4.
Well done, Chinese
1,
church. Well done.
2, 3,
3.
4.
4.
Not bad.
Nice.
North Rocks Church, another 4.
Well done, North Rocks. Well done.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now, morning church. Of course, our little introduction was stolen this morning by 2 young boys from morning church.
Yeah.
And they did a great job, didn't they?
They did. Pretty much better than us.
Well, I think they're a better Hamish and Mike than Hamish and Mike. What do you reckon?
I reckon so.
So I think we should give them 20 points.
20?
20 points!
That's insane.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20! Wow!
Huge.
Good effort. So let me see if I can get this up. 10, 20, 30, 37 for morning church.
Oh, wow.
10,
Back in the game.
20, 30, 47. Is that right? I'm not good at maths. 48 for North Rocks, I think. 10, 20, 32 for Chinese church. Woo! Woo! So morning church come from nowhere, back in the game.
North Rocks still on top though. Can anyone knock them off?
I reckon they can. I reckon they can.
too.
So thanks for joining us this morning. Where are we going now?
On to Zoom.
See you in Zoom, guys. Bye.
Bye.